I don't think a lot of people think about seeds as living creatures, but that's exactly what they are. They encapsulate a future generation. That seed enables that plant population to persist beyond just that individual. Collecting and banking seed is important in the context of plant conservation because it essentially retains the genetic diversity of that population that you have collected from. The banking of seed can allow for future research to be conducted on that particular species. Banking that seed allows for reintroduction of populations that are destroyed. But if we have a backup of that population in the form of the seed, then we can reintroduce that population back into the wild at some later point.
It's the reason my knees will never be the same, the old seed collector knees. I'm Annette Marr. I am conservation botanist and research associate for Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center. In most of Texas, the rate of development is just very rapid. And even some of the plants that would have been very common here 50 years ago are becoming more and more uncommon. Ideally, we would be able to preserve enough habitat to have robust populations of these species. Sometimes that is just simply not possible. It's possible that the only way we can save that species is to seed bank it and hopefully restore the habitat or find similar habitat where the species can be grown out. Those seeds look good. One of the species that was a target for me was Malvastrum aurantiacum, or commonly known as Wright's false mallow. That had been mentioned as a common species in the area about 80 years earlier. And when we started looking for that, we simply could not find it. So this species occurs in just a portion of Texas, 3 of the ecoregions: Texas Blackland Prairie, the Edwards Plateau, the Western Gulf Coastal Plain. In some years, those 3 regions experience really dry times. Most of the wildflowers will just go dormant. But the Wright's false mallow, it is one of the few species that is producing pollen in the driest time of the year. And so for those solitary bees that are collecting pollen, that can make the difference for them. So it was really important to me if we could get that species and make it available for restoration purposes. Looks good. If every group that is interested in native plants, whether it's a garden club or a butterfly club, if each one of them would take one species and make a seed collection this year to share with the members in their group and their local schools, we could make sure that many species that are endemic don't end up being species of greatest conservation need.
The more we know about rare and common species in the state of Texas or in our own counties, the better prepared we can be to conserve and protect these species.